Hello, I am S Renee and welcome to the 7 steps to get unstuck, to get out of the rut, to change and move into a new and exciting direction to create the life you want. I am going to be taking these principles out of my first book, There Is More Inside. And I think a good place to start would be the first chapter, which is on human uniqueness, preparing for the fight. We all are unique. We all have a rhythm within ourselves, and we dance to the music of the universe so differently, but yet so brilliantly. And so I'm going to share with you this piece and then give you a few tips on how to get unstuck. I write when my purpose and why it was my purpose connected. It was electrifying. My eyes were opened. I knew the worth of my experiences in pain. What I had, why I had it, and what I had to offer because of it. I want to give that to you again. Because of my experiences in pain, because of your experiences in pain, you can discover what you have, why you have it, and what you have to offer because of it. It was at that moment, in that moment, that everything began to change. Just to share with you a little bit of history, if you don't know a lot about me, I was teased and bullied growing up. And at the age of 13, I picked up my first self-development book. And in 2 years, I was queen of the school, best personality, friendliest, did I say most popular? I think if I didn't, most popular. But at any rate, as a result of me really going within myself and understanding why I felt stuck, why I felt that people didn't like me, why I felt alienated, why I felt separated, why I felt that no one liked me, when I began to really shift my perception of what was happening, that's when everything began to change. That's when my pain became my purpose. That's when my pain became a new experience for me. And there was some specific things that I did in order to make that shift. And one was I began to listen to myself. And what do I mean by that? I began to understand that, one, I had a purpose in my life. And there was a reason why I was being teased and bullied and alienated. And a part of it was because of me. I was creating, I was co-creating the situation. So when I put my shoulders back, when I held my head up high, when I began to walk like I had a purpose, people began to see me differently. 2, when I began to ask myself, well, why am I here? What am I to do? How can I serve? Things began to shift for me. And 3rd, there was a shift in what was happening here and what was happening here. And I'm going to share a little bit about that later on. But I do want to share with you that There Is More Inside is available for $9.99, but also it's on audio. So you don't even have to sit down and read. You can put it in your car. You can download and listen to it while you're talking. So remember, if you're in pain, if you're feeling stuck, you have to really figure out, okay, how did I get here? How did I get into this space? Secondly, you need to figure out, what am I to learn from being in this space? And 3, as a result of what I've learned, what do I now have to offer? And should you get the audio download or the book, there are actually 10 statements that you get to complete that will help you to understand and uncover what really has you stuck. I am S Renee. Thank you for joining me for the 7 steps to get you unstuck, and I'll see you next week.